Om Namah Shivaya. Episode 52, Chapter 10, verses 19 to 25. Isvara's glories that are popular in the Puranas and the Shrutis. In verse 19, Shri Krishna is happy that Arjuna has asked him to describe his glories again, says, "Well now, Arjuna, O best of the Kurus, Hanta Kuru Shrestha, I will explain to you Te Katayisyami, those divine heavenly glories of mine, Divya Atma Vibhutaya, in detailed description of my vibhutis. Me Vistarasya, keeping in order of their importance. Pradhan Yata, as there is no end of my glories. Anta na astihi, to meditate upon the glories of Isvara, we must know that the all-pervasive Isvara's glories are the glories of the Atma within. So Isvara's glories are our glories. Verse 20 states that Isvara is the creator, sustainer, and dissolver of this creation. First, Shri Krishna addresses Arjuna as O Master of Sleep, Gudakesha. Once we have mastered sleep, means we are alert, not lazy, not tamasic. We are ready to understand that the pure consciousness of Isvara is Shri Krishna's Pratyak Atma, Aham Atma, the only truth in this entire creation, which is the Atma within all of us. Second, being alert means we are ready to use our intellect to contemplate upon Isvara as our true self, the Atma within, who resides in the hearts of all being, Sarva Bhutasya Stihita. Third, Isvara is the creator of all beings and things. Aham Adi Bhutana. Isvara is the efficient and material cause of this creation. Because of Isvara, this creation has its being. Fourth, Isvara is also the sustaining factor. Madhyam Cha. Isvara as Lord Vishnu sustains this creation, and we the jivas can work out our karmas, gain the knowledge of Brahman, and be liberated. Fifth, finally, at the resolution of this creation, Anta Eva Cha. If we have not gained moksha, we resolve into Isvara, waiting for the next cycle of creation to begin. And we continue on this cycle of birth and death until we gain moksha. Since Isvara is the creator, sustainer, and dissolver of this creation, means the entire creation, all places and forms are places for meditation and contemplation upon Isvara. But there are certain places and forms where Isvara can be invoked easily. Verses 21 to 25 states many examples from the standpoint of our Puranas and the Shruti to contemplate upon Isvara's glories. Verse 21 states, first, from the standpoint of the Puranas, the Vedas, Lord Vishnu is one of the 12 Adityas. Adityanam Aham Vishnu. Second, among the luminous bodies in the sky, Jyoti Sam, the sun is the brightest and has rays, Ravi Amsuman. The sun is the center of the solar system. It is an energizing factor. It gives life to the earth, and Lord Vishnu is sustaining the sun. Third, in the Shruti, many devatas are mentioned. Among them are the Marut Devata, Marutam. And Lord Vishnu is Marichi, Marichi Asmi. He is sustaining Marichi. Fourth, among the luminous bodies visible in the night sky, Nakshatrana, Lord Vishnu is the moon, Aham Shashi, the brightest, sustaining the moon. By contemplating upon the glories mentioned in our Puranas and Shruti, we are contemplating upon the Atma within. Verse 22 tells us, first, all the four Vedas speaks about Isvara's glories, and Isvara is Samaveda. Samaveda Vedanam Asmi. The first portion of the Veda is the Karma Kanda that speaks about Isvara indirectly. That Isvara is the law of Dharma that is governing the universe, and we should do all our duties righteously. And the results of our action is given by Isvara's law of karma, which we must accept as Isvara's prasadam. In every action, Isvara is the means of doing an action, and the result we reap. The end of the Veda is Veda Anta, the Jnana Kanda, that speaks about Isvara directly. This is Samaveda. Isvara is Samaveda. Where the Mahavakya Tattvamasi, we are that, we are Brahman, is revealed. It says that we are not this body, mind, senses, but Satchit Ananda Atma. All the verses in Samaveda are recited in a musical form, which is very pleasing to the ears. And the Gita is recited either in 8 or 11 meters musically. Second, among all the gods, Isvara is Indra, Devanam Vasava Asmi. Indra is the most exalted Devata, and Isvara is the cause of Indra's glory. Third, among our sense organs, Isvara is our mind. Indriyanam Manaha Cha Asmi. The mind is the seat of our 5 senses of perception and 5 organs of action. It is the mind that instructs our senses to perform action. Fourth, in all embodied being, Bhutanam Cha, Isvara is the faculty of cognition, Chetana Asmi. It is the intellect that contemplates upon the knowledge of Brahman. The intellect is the highest manifestation of Isvara in us, the human being. Verse 23 tells, first, among the 11 Rudras, Rudrana, Isvara is Shankara, Shankara cha asmi, the destroyer of ignorance, the destroyer of birth and death. Shankara is Lord Shiva, and we worship Lord Shiva as he gives us the most auspicious end, moksha. Second, Isvara is Kubera, the presiding deity of wealth. Aham Vittesa. Kubera is one of the yakshas and rakshasas in the group of celestials, whereas Lakshmi is the Shakti of Lord Shiva, wealth itself. Third, among the 8 Vasus, Vasuna, Isvara is the fire of knowledge, the purifier. Pavaka cha asmi. The knowledge of Brahman destroys our ignorance, purifies our minds, and destroys our accumulated karmas. Fourth, Isvara is Mount Meru, Meru Aham, among the snow-peaked mountains, Sikarina. In verse 24, Sri Krishna as Isvara says, first, O Arjuna, may you know me to be Brahaspati. Mam Vidhi Partha Brahaspati, the chief among the royal priests. Purodasham cha Mukhya. Even the king of the Devas bowed to Brahaspati, the guru of Devaloka. And Isvara is Brahaspati, the chief among the royal priests. Second, among the commander-in-chief, Isvara is Skanda. Senaninam aham Skanda. Skanda is Lord Subramanya, Lord Murugan. We invoke Skanda to protect us from all types of fear. The glories of Skanda is Isvara's glories. Third, among water reservoirs, Isvara is the ocean. Sarasam Sagara Asmi. There are 2 types of water reservoirs, one created by God and the second by men. And the mighty ocean is Isvara's natural stationary water reservoir. Verse 25 states, first, among the sages, Isvara is Bhragu. Maharshinam aham Bhragu. Bhragu is the greatest ancient Maharishi, the son of Varuna, who got the knowledge from his father, and Isvara is Bhragu. Second, among the sounds, Isvara is the syllable Om. Giram ekam aksharam asmi. Om is the name for Brahman, a single syllable universal sound, which consists of 3 sounds. When we chant Om, we open the mouth at A, close the mouth at and becomes U when the mouth gets rounded up. Third, among the rituals, Isvara is mantra repetition, japa. Yajnanam japa yajna asmi. For example, in a fire ritual, yajna, a number of ingredients are offered into the fire, where we unwittingly destroy many of Isvara's creation. And to offset this sin, this papa, we do japa repetition. Doing japa repetition, we incur no sin. Fourth, among the mountains, Isvara is the Himalayas, Stavaranam Himalaya. The Himalayas is distinguished from all other mountains due to its vastness of its ranges. At verse 25, we shall take a break, and next we are going to learn to see that wherever there is excellence, that excellence belongs to Isvara. So till then, Om Namah Shivaya.